Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and for all my wonderful yarn friends out there, this is not a yarn video. This is just me chatting and whatnot about a few things I got that I'm really excited and I want to share with y'all. I do have a yarn chat video that I'm going to film this weekend because I have a couple, for sure one finished project, and I have, let's see here, one that's mostly done. If maybe tonight I can finish it and tomorrow will be in a finished video. Okay, let me get a drink. My throat's sore. Sometimes I don't, I don't know if it's from the talking all day in school or if I've just, I've got some kind of like a little bit of virus hanging on. Okay, so I was very thrilled about buying this. I've wanted one of these for a pretty long time, and one of my coworkers at school saw or was talking about buying one, and I looked, and on Amazon, it was 40% off. So I kind of jumped into the purchase, but one of the things I like about doing these videos with you guys is that if you have been thinking about buying something like this and you wanted to see a more like up close and personal, well, I guess as close as you can get through the camera, this will be a little bit better than the couple pictures they show on Amazon. So this is the Bible for coloring creative journaling. Now they do have some large print versions if you're interested. But just like I was reluctant to move to reading glasses, I'm reluctant to move to large print. Right now the reading glasses are doing their thing. And I wear contacts most of the time, so it's not that bad. But one of the nice things about this is that it has, you get to see a picture like this on Amazon where it shows you these pages, but I wanted to show you more. And then there's some coloring and lines. Also, in addition to this, which was not on sale, I bought this pack of pens, which I accidentally threw one on the floor. And I think they're called Mr. Pens. I'll put a link in the description to the Bible and to this pack of pens. They're supposed to be smudge-free, bleed-free, and they're perfect for going into this journal, this journaling Bible. Okay, so this part right here just thrilled me because I love butterflies. Not only do I love butterflies because I think they're a really great analogy for your Christian walk. The idea that before being a Christian, you're like the caterpillar, and then when you invite Christ into your heart, you become a new creation. So, I mean, I like that, but also my grandma really loved butterflies, and whenever she sent me cards when I was a kid, she always put butterfly stickers on them, and so I always think about her. And so it's also purple, which is one of my favorite colors. So I really love this Bible. The inside cover is something that you can color. And it says, I will praise you every day. Yes, I will praise you forever. And that's Psalms 145. So this, and then here's another coloring page. So right away, I really loved that. Now, this final page here is on like the special Bible paper that's a little lightweight. So these ones here, I think you could do anything you want for coloring, but this one you have to use the bleed-free, smear-free pens. And then there's a lot of features in the Bible throughout where you can do coloring if you wanted to. Of course, what version of the Bible is this? I wanted to double check. I am flexible with my versions. This is NLT, New Living. I want to say, what is it? New Living, is that what that stands for? My school uses ESV. My mom growing up used NIV. I know there's some people that really love the King James Version, but I'm flexible with my versions of the Bible. I'm not picky. I'm not tied down. In New Living Translation, that's what it is. In the beginning, it gives some information about the New Living Translation if you're interested in that. Because remember, obviously, all the Bible is a translation, correct? All the versions in English, because it was originally in Greek and Hebrew. So any of the translations, that's why I'm not picky about them, because obviously none of them in English are the native or the original writings. Okay, and here is another page. But what I wanted to show you, the features specifically that I liked. Okay, let's go to this page first. All the pages have lines on the side, so you can take notes. If there's something particular about a verse that you liked, you could pull it over and write whatever you want to write here. You can pray and meditate on God's word and then write something, or maybe you feel something while you're reading it, or maybe you just really like, verse 6 and it's tucked in over here, so you want to write something about it on the side, okay? Or maybe you've read a devotion and it has you look up that Bible verse and there's something from the devotion you want to put in there. Another thing that it has is on some of these sides, it has like a little inspirational thing on the side that you can color. And it says, see, I'm sending you an angel before you to protect you on your journey and to lead you safely to the place I prepared for you, Exodus. So this is a nice little, and this is in Exodus, talking about how God has angels assigned to us to protect us and lead us. And so that's a really important part of this passage. And they brought it on the side, so I like that. But again, there's also these line pages. The other page that I didn't even realize was in the Bible were these. Now, as you can see, there's some bright colors and some coloring things, but also it's like a transparent page where you can see some of the verse through. You can draw and write on these, and it would show through. Obviously, it's going to be backwards on this side, but I thought that was really nice. On this one it says, I will praise you every day. Yes, I will praise you forever. Psalm 145. And for me, I like it because it has bees. I take a liking, since I usually just say I'm Mrs. B, with Bjarnarson being such a long name. Yeah, so that is really, I did a little coloring. I should have bookmarked the page. I did a little coloring to see how it would do. Like, I colored it and then I closed it, and then I opened it and there was no smudging on the other side. I wish I would have bookmarked where I did that for you guys. I suppose I could pause the video. Okay, I found it. Here, this is something I got from my mom that I do. Whenever there is a Bible verse that I come across that someone has made into a song, I like to put music notes by it. I find that's a really great way. Oh, look at that. You guys, I did bookmark it. Okay, so I do put little music notes. So I have some, treble clef and some eighth notes. Then here was the page I started coloring. And as you can see, there's no smudges here on the other side. I didn't do too much coloring. I just colored a flower and then, a couple of these pieces and these green. And then right after coloring them, I closed it up, opened it, and I had no marks on this side. Yeah, so look at this, you guys. This one almost looks like yarn. Almost looks like yarn hearts. It says, my heart is confident in you, oh God. So, yeah, I haven't obviously done too much reading. Honestly, I just got this last night. I mean, the pages are so beautiful. But if you are someone who uses reading glasses, you're definitely going to want to have those, especially if you're going to hold it a little closer. Like, I can still read it if I hold it away a little bit more. But yeah, so I really, really love this Bible. This also can be some really great things if you're a teacher, to make copies of certain pages, or if you have some kind of projector to share with your class. So I'm gonna quick do my computer over here and look up how much it was, because I remember it was 40% off when I ordered it. And I just want to check I'll just check my computer and tell you the exact price. I'm going to put the link in the description below. Like I said, the original price on this is $49.99, and I bought it last night for $29.99. Well, actually, I think I bought it Wednesday, and I got it already Friday. And it doesn't say here how long it's going to be 40% off. But I'll put the link in the description for it, because I think this is a really good deal, $29.99, and it is such a beautiful Bible. Like I said, there are copies of these like journaling creative Bibles that are large print if you need that, or if you're going to be like me and hold off for a while. I mean, it's so beautiful. Every summer, our teachers hold a summer Bible study where we purchase like you know, a book, and then we have a leader who has videos to go with. So I like to have, I have a specific Bible for that, for those Bible studies. But anyway, I saved this. This is what it looked like. I can't get this back on now, but this is what the Inspire for the Bible coloring. And then, like I said, I ordered these pens. Let's see how much the pens cost, because I also bought the pens with, they have, you know, sometimes Amazon will partner things up for you, and they'll say, people bought these things together. Well, I just went and searched my own. These are called Mr. Pen Bible pens. So if you're just interested in these in general, they have yellow, orange, pink, red, light purple, dark purple. So there you are. It has 2 different shades of purple. Light green, dark green, teal, and black. No navy blue. Sorry, you'll just have to use regular pen. These are $9.99. And they say they're non-bleed, fine point. And I did use them last night when I was waiting to pick up Jer from Bible study, or from basketball practice. And I used them in the new Bible. So here they are. Look how beautiful that is. Now, the other thing that I bought, which I think many of you will be interested in, and I'll put a link in my description. If you know, this summer, I revisited reading the Love books. They're from Janet Oak, or Janet Oakey, or Jeanette, however you say her name. I don't know the real pronunciation. I just call her Jeanette Oak. That's what I called her. Anyway, I read her books, the Love series, the one where with Marty and Clark over the summer, or, well, I first read them when I was a teenager. My mom bought them all. And I read them over the summer through the years of, you know, because I'm in my 40s now. I didn't have all the books, so I started going to the Goodwills. There's 2 Goodwills in my town, and then I went to a Goodwill in Appleton to just kind of start looking to complete the Love series with Marty and Clark. I'm not necessarily a fan of the Love Takes Wings or whatever, the ones where they're in Canada. No offense to those wonderful Canadian people I know. I just wasn't really as thrilled. Although, I mean, one of them is a school teacher. They made him into a TV show on Netflix. But anyway, I digress. I was in the break room at school chatting about how I was trying to buy them at Goodwills. Because in the summertime, I'm bored, right? And so I just head off, go to a Goodwill, look for the books. Sometimes it's a nice trip for Maddie. Maddie was buying the Twilight books, far stretch, right, from what I was buying. But anyway, one of the teacher substitutes for the day brought in this book, and she's like, I think you're going to like them. And she's letting me borrow them. Actually, there's 4 books in this series. This is book 1. This is from a gal named Emily Conrad, and it's called To Bring You Back. And it's a redemption romance. So it does have a Christian flair to it. And it's not like super steamy romance where you're like embarrassed while you're reading and you're like, oh, who knows what I'm reading, that kind of thing. But it's just a nice, good little love story. These 4 books follow, I guess, 4 different band members. I just started this one, and it says he's determined to confront the past and she's desperate to forget. So I started reading it. I'm only on page 60. To be perfectly honest, I, at this point, am not necessarily a fan of the heroine. I think she's kind of mean. But I started reading this. So I'll put a link in the description if you want to read, if you like reading, I guess, Christian romance or, you know, romance story, just a fun, nice, light story about 2 people getting together or whatnot. I'll put in the link description to these gals. And actually, you guys, what I really thought was crazy when I started reading them is the author lives in Wisconsin. Yeah. And in one of the parts, she says something about the character going down to the Fox Valley. And I was like, wait, I live in the Fox Valley. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, these are the recent purchases. Well, to be fair, this was lent to me to read, and then I just went and bought one. And then I thought I would read it to see how it goes before I start buying all the others. So yeah, that is my recent Amazon purchases. I also purchased a map for my classroom, but yeah, I promise you guys, I'm going to do a yarn chat video. I just wanted to quick finish up one more project. It's been a slow go this week. It's been very busy with after school. We got these new smart boards in our class. So one of the really awesome features about the smart board is that you can scan documents into the computer, and then you can pull it up on the smart board, and then the kids can write on it. It's interactive on the board. So I've been spending a lot of time scanning those in. So then after school, I'm doing more of the lesson planning and correcting. And so I just haven't been crocheting. I guess that's my excuse to say I have not been crocheting as much as I wanted to. And then, of course, reading. I started reading one of those. Okay, so yeah. Obviously, you do not have to buy these things. I'm just sharing some of these things that I bought with you guys because I'm pretty thrilled about them. And I know sometimes it's hard to buy things when you can't like get your hands on it, and the pictures on Amazon aren't always great, but this, I mean, it is so beautiful. Like everything about this is just like summer. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna end this video. I gotta finish crocheting so I can do a yarn chat. Please excuse the flat hair and the no makeup. All right, you guys, thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for liking and sharing my videos. And until the next video, happy crafting or happy reading. Bye.